prophesying the return of the Messiah, the seventh Son. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles out of New York, Great Millstone, GMS. Honors to all I can around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Good brothers, Uriah and Yediah from Great Millstone, Chicago, and coming to you with another lesson. Right? The Most High is tearing Esau down on all fronts. The Most High is tearing Esau down on all fronts. Now we're in transit, so Lord willing, he's driving and I'm using my phone, so we'll quote precepts instead of going out and grab it because it's not safe really right now. But the spirit is still heavy. I woke up this morning, get ready on my way to the airport to go work out in Miami area, and then Yahweh Radazan fellowship with the brothers out there. And I was listening to, the elders. I was watching the Elder Ishar in North Carolina, and he was playing a video, on the Epstein drama and files, and just how deep the pedo, goddamn it, filth, it goes down and deep and dirty, and set satanic worship, the whole nine, and that's being exposed. They talking about, which we already knew for years, but now it's coming out to the public. The world leaders all over. I see it in Europe. The certain prime ministers stepping down to different people around the world. To even at the Grammys, they were making jokes, basically calling everybody there, them that, and so it's just a really big stain on the elite and the royalty of America, right? Because Hollywood and their corporate America and their businesses and their singers and their athletes and so forth and their world leaders are all caught up in the mess. All guilty, right? So that's on one front. But then you also have, and make sure you remember the scriptures say Most High is going to make bare Esau, make him bare. Got it? Which one? One is highlighted? Okay. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he should not be able to hide himself. The seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. It's like it's small. All right. So the Lord said He's made Esau bare. Okay. He's exposing him. All right. When you let somebody bare, you take your clothes off, you get exposed. So there's a euphemism for Esau being exposed. He paints himself, like they said, Marvel not, Satanist made himself and projected himself as an angel of light. So right now people think that he's the most, full of justice and full of righteousness, and he paints himself as the being of people. But then his actions show different on all fronts. Then I was looking, that aggravated me to the point I'm like, I said I got to come back and watch some more of this, because that was starting to really get under my skin. And so then I was like, okay, you know what? I started going through my, my news as I was getting ready for, my trip. So I started looking at the news about the silver and gold and so forth. Silver, first of all, when we used to buy silver, it used to be $17, and you buy about $3, $4, $5 over spot. It'll come out to be like 20, a little bit over 20 a coin. It's say 20 times, well, matter of fact, maybe it was probably about 25 a coin, because you say 25 times 20, where basically you get, almost like $500-$600. And getting a roll of silver back in the day at $600 was the deal. So I would go and find the deals on SD Bullion or JD Bullion or one of them, and I would buy rolls, not for just only myself, but for brothers. Not like I spend money on buying rolls for brothers, but brothers. I would, after the apostles told brothers to buy silver, we told brothers to buy silver. So they was like, I don't know, I ain't never bought silver. I'm like, oh, I bought silver before. So I would basically broker, the silver for them. I would go and go to the state, set it up. They'll send me the money, and I'll go get it for them. So I was very accustomed to the silver prices, for years. And for years, it stayed around $20, $25. And that was actually above spot price. Spot price was around $17, $18, $19. A year or so ago, it started going up a little bit, but just a little bit, like $20, $30 or so, 30, 40. Then last year, it started going up more, especially toward the end of the year during the government shutdown. It started going up. And we can go, if I had the phone, I was using, I can just show you brother got it. See, brother's on top of it, driving and still on top of it. Okay, right now it's at 89.49. If you was to go back, see a year, you can see that it was much lower. Just in 1 year, you see how much it shot up, and then it shot down, and people was like, see, it was just a temporary thing. But now it's back on its rise, and it's back up because it got all the way up to like 120. No, 120, 117. I saw it at 117, and I think I seen it at like 120, and then it dropped down to about back to the 70, high 70s, low 80s, and now it's back up to 90 right now. It's back up to 90. So, and according to the scriptures, since I have this phone now, I'll go ahead and get hold on, let me see if I can finagle a little bit. Second. Let's see, where's your Bible at? Yeah. So I can. I'm blue letter. You never, this case, going to words. Right. You go into the scriptures and you inquire about what real money is. You'll see that Esau has been bamboozling people for years. All right. The Lord talks about what is currency. Okay. This is Genesis 13:2. But Abraham was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. So the Lord counts wealth for being silver, gold, cattle, land, all right, assets. All right. Esau Edom doesn't count that in this real world, gold and silver as money when it used to be. The gold standard was taken off around the Great Depression. They robbed everybody, and I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do that with silver now, and gold again. And then the silver standard was corrupted around Kennedy when he was exposing the bankers, international bankers, and for manipulating and running America. And then they exposed his brains on the back of that car. All right. So this is now, you're seeing after the death of the petrodollar, the agreement was like a 50-year agreement which expired last year or so with Saudi Arabia, which was backing, the dollar was backed by the petrodollar, and everyone had to do sales in oil with the dollar. Well, now with the BRICS and with the different nations having more, the contract ending, the people are not choosing to buy failing American dollar. Not to mention $38 trillion in debt. In the book of James, it's about, it's like, I did some finagling. It's one of them fancy iPhones. Yeah, something crazy in the back and up front. God damn it. I'm not as proficient on that, but I got you. This is the book of James, 5th chapter. Go to now, verse 1. You rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that are come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as if it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is kept back by fraud, have cried, and the fraud crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Ye lived in pleasure on the earth, and have been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. Let's remember that yet one time. Did not the scriptures talk about Nebuchadnezzar and many typical Upharsin? He said, you've been found one time and wanting. Well, now Babylon has been found. It's been corrupt this whole earth. The unemployment on this in America is at all-time highs. All right, the prices are going up astronomically. Hyperinflation is happening in our face. Eggs used to be 99 cents a dozen, now is $9 a dozen. Okay, especially for the real eggs. You want to get the fake eggs, it's still about $4 or $5 a dozen. All right. Oatmeal used to be about $5 for the big tube. Now it's $8.90 something, or $9 change, which is $10 for a tube. All right. I was just at the grocery store the other day, and I was looking at the coconut water, which back, would be $3. It was $3 for a year, last year or two. It's been like $3.75, $3.99, $3.50, catching on sale 2 for $7, and then on the big sales you catch them for $2, plus some little tax change. So the last big sale I had bought over 20 of them, because the Spirit's like, grab them bitches. You know they're $6.99, going on sale for $4.99, $5 now. Everything is going up. Why? Because the value of the dollar is just dissipating. It's cankered. It's been backed by nothing. They just print money. Money is not something that you just print. It has to be backed by something that is actually tangible and physical. And the whole purpose of the dollar was created because the word dollar means unit of measurement. All right? It's a unit of measurement. If you look at the old dollars, let's see, matter of fact, I'll try to go, see if I can go to, where's your Chrome? I see it. What's Chrome or your Safari? Whichever. Okay, I got you. Of a silver certificate. Oh, it's turned off. God damn it, I can't.
It's connected to the car.
Oh, okay, cool. Son of a bitch. Oh, so I got it's okay. I have to do it with silver certificate dollar. And oh, there you go. So it just takes a second. All right, this was the dollar. All right, the original dollars, and you'll see, if you can see it. I can't tell if you can see it or not. If you can't, select it. But it says silver certificate, $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. And as you can see, I zoomed in a little bit so you can see that. $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Okay, now we have $1 and nothing. Okay, we have $1 and nothing. It doesn't say on the bottom of our dollar bills now, it just says $1. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't, if you went to Home Depot and said, excuse me, I need 1 foot, the guy's gonna say, a foot of what? and then the person would say, "Oh, I need a foot of PVC pipe, or I need 12 feet of copper, or I need, 10 feet of 10 by 4s of wood, or 2 by 4s of wood, or whatever." So dollar was used as a instrument of measure. So now we have $1 backed by nothing. Now the world is seeing and being exposed. Esau's being exposed to the world of being a thief. Okay, and and even his own people. That's why the scriptures in Revelation says the beast shall hate the whore. Going over there, switching over to Greenland now. They're sitting there, it's like we just gonna gangster Greenland. If we got to, we just gonna just take it. Take this. You know what I'm saying? They say, and they got all these memes now. Trump being a gangster, there's a thug come out there. We just gonna take that shit. Just like they just took Venezuela. He's calling himself now the president of Venezuela. All right. This is what we're in the end. All right. Now, did not Yahweh Shai say, when the end comes, he said people should be marrying and going to, going to work and businesses and things will be going on as normal. People are painting the end to be a dystopian society. The Lord said he's going to come and rain on them while they're eating. All right. But at the same time, chaos which has started already. What's going on with the ICE in the different neighborhoods? What's going on with them just, they killing white folks now. Now Esau Edom is, wait a minute, my daddy, they're complaining of an ungodly father.
Openly building detention centers.
Come on now. All right, you got something, you go ahead and speak on it.
Yeah, it was a few articles, they was going in on ICE spent like $70 million, another $100 million to create these big detention centers, man. And those are the concentration camps they're gonna shove you Jakes in,
And there's making more caskets, mass caskets. That just came out again, and we already know they had a whole bunch already through the C to the 19. All right, so these are things that are happening in the face. All right, and we get the chance to see E's downfall, real time, and that's a blessing to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. But you see their money falling. You see their perfect image tainted. Now he's coming out went over there and attacked Venezuela. Went over there and attacked Nigeria. Claimed to Greenland, hey, this is national security. Hey, Denmark, run that shit. All right. And also still playing and funding in Ukraine. Now he's going over there sending ships over to Iran. And what he's doing is because is their understanding in Teman? No, the Lord is actually messing them up in every thought that he would do. The Lord says he's going to disappoint them in his enterprise. He's wearing himself out thin. China and the South China Seas are tripping with the whole Taiwan thing, and which is mingled with Japan, Thailand, Taiwan, America, China. And it's a debacle because that's their shit. It's China's shit in their backyard. Just as you're declaring Greenland in our backyard, which is really in Canada's backyard, if you want to really look at it. So if anybody want to say that that's theirs, just because of proximity would be China, but that's not how the Lord set up landmarks. The Lord gave landmarks to the different tribes, and the Lord says, remove not a landmark. So Greenland should have been not the crackers that's there now. Shouldn't be there. All right, because they weren't there originally. All right, so that's show you how bad and messed up the world is, man. People fighting on shit that's not even theirs. You got Gaza and Israeli strife that's still going on. You had DJ Trump just try to found a border peace. Yep. What the Lord say about when they say peace and safety, what comes? Sudden destruction. Yep. So we're really living in mighty, mighty times. Mighty, mighty times. And the Lord is revealing who the devil is. All right? That's that Isaiah 14. It says, is this the man that's caused all the Okay. We got a roach. We got a roach. And I see people not squashing that roach, so I'm about to squash that roach. Salakia. Okay. You want to play games? We go now watch the missile brush your teeth, nigga. Son of a bitch. While you're in my mouth, you asshole. Alright? You don't care about that shit, you punk ass bitch. Fuck out of here, man. We're the real men of the Lord, man. The Lord's gonna make you all put some respect on his name and the real men of the Lord's name. Alright? So we don't give a fuck about that dumbass shit. You punk ass motherfucking bitch. May the Most High destroy your bitch ass. Alright? Yeah, it's speedily. Or may he take it and draw it out and give you all 4 sword judgments. We don't give a fuck. Alright? Stupid fuck, like we give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about none of this fleshly shit. This body's about to decay. The Most High is about to destroy this place. Motherfucker want to jump on the page and play it. It's fucking 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. You dumbass. All you're gonna do is get the ire of the Most High and ire of the men of the Lord and get cussed the fuck out. And get blocked. You come and make another channel, you're gonna get blocked. Call from another motherfucking number, you're gonna get blocked. You don't give a fuck. You know the fuck you are, niggas. Shit. But that's fine because that's also part of the persecution that the men of the Lord go through. Alright? So everything where this is biblical times, this is prophecy time. And the Most High is exposing all this shit. You know? And anything you want to blame on the men of the Lord, you gotta go to Daddy Esau. He's the one who put us in this shit. Stupid fuck. We're the only people, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, that have been down here on this earth, that have not fucked around and fucked with anybody. When have you seen any one of them attack another nation as a nation? When you seen the so-called Mexicans go over there and attack Iran or attack China or attack America or attack anybody? When you seen Puerto Rico? When you seen the Native American Indians? When did you see so-called Negroes off the slave plantation get together and go over and attack another nation? Everything we do is in retaliation and defending ourselves. So ain't nothing changed, man. That's why the Lord is exposing who the fucking wicked is. You got something? Which one? Second Ezra 11, starting with 47. Slide. No way to zoom this in, my God. I'm getting old. Second Ezra 11 and 40. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth, with much wicked oppression. And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and have destroyed their dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did them no harm. Therefore is the wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. The highest also have looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and the abominations are fulfilled. Go ahead, speak on it, brother.
That was going in on the ancient Roman Empire, but now we're in Rome 2.0, and it's these same devils ruling with that, as the scripture said, much wicked oppression. But now we're living at the end in which this devil is being exposed, and hey, that same ill dealing is coming for the Heavenly Father, and now he's judging this place. That's why you see what's happening in America happening. ICE, division, upwards of the dystopia. It's because we're at the end of this place.
That's it.
You know?
The Lord said, blessed is the end of the thing. And blessed is the end of this motherfucking downfall. All right? Because it's been killing destroying and vexing the people of the Lord. It's been vexing the Lord. The Lord said the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. So he's been pissed off at this shit. All right. So this is just a matter of time, man. The Lord is on all fronts, man. Physically, with these chemtrails and even with the infrastructure. All right. There's a worm been spread underneath Babylon. It's been decaying. They use quality parts for everything, building homes, building roads, building bridges, and now it's decaying at such a rapid rate they can't even fix it up fast enough. All right, the Lord is tearing them up from the inside to the outside, and now it's messing with the mindset. All right, because now they're fearful. Esau is fearful. Esau women are leaving Esau men because of because of they have no plan and they're just telling people just to go with the program, and people now are fearing for their lives and their children. Okay, and this is going across the board. So we're getting close to our destination. I'm going to keep going soon. We got to go. We got to shut down and everything. I just saw the exit a couple miles away. So this is supposed to be a brief in transit anyway. The thing is now we're going to stay spiritual, and when the Lord say do a lesson, we do a lesson. And when we don't have to be a long Superman lesson. It can be straight to the point. All right.
So much happening.
There's so much going on, and we didn't even scratch the surface of the Lord exposing Esau Edom. He's exposing it in so many more ways. All right. That's the brother. I'm gonna have to call him back. All right. So with that, we're gonna say, hopefully this has been edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's wonderful to see Esau's demise and fall down. May the Most High bless us in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, all the hopeful righteous elect. So we'll see with that. Hopefully this was edifying. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, Great Millstone, GMS. Honors to all Akin around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Machines all